Hi guys, welcome to your August 2021. This is going to be the What Aren't They Telling You Timeless Reading Week 1/weekend. Timeless reading message for the beautiful sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Everything you need is below in the description box. If you're new here with me, hello, hello. If you are returning, welcome back. And if you're subscribed to the tribe, what's good to my members, my patrons, as well as my Buy Me a Coffee supporters. Thank you. Everything you need is below in the description box, as I stated. Let's go ahead and jump right on in there. Especially if you've seen the bonus. I want to let you know that there's a couple things that came out in this person's energy that has been further clarified that just blows my mind, Pisces. First of all, they know that they screwed up, but this is them acknowledging and admitting that they allowed you to walk away. They thought that there was something better out there for them. And when they got out there and got a taste of that other side, they realized that the grass was not greener on the other side. The thought of you with someone else drives them insane. They want to be with you. And I named the bonus that because I feel like you always pushed to be with them. You were the one that was like, let's be together. You were the one that was constantly fighting, Pisces, for them. And they always found a way to stipulate or say what you guys couldn't do, or, you know, maybe get mad or do something and say no. True love is hard to find, but I found it with you. I also channeled a song that I can't find the version of, by the way. And it is Carl Thomas, Another You, on his, I believe, So Much More album. I referenced this in the bonus, but I couldn't find it, so I didn't link it. You're going to find it on YouTube, but that's not the right version. There is a album version that is the Steppers remix that I want you to listen to. That's like a Chicago inspired version, and it's cute the way it goes in there, but the lyrics is what's more important. There will never be another you. This is that's just what it is, and that's what they want you to know, Pisces. They're lost right now. They're confused. They want your forgiveness, and they know that they don't deserve you, but they want to fix things. Their heart is yearning, and they really want to fix things between you. And they didn't really have a specific reason why they did what they did unless it comes out. I'm just picking up on an energy that they took you for granted. They took this relationship for granted. They wanted to do what they wanted to do. They really did feel like they were not getting from you what they thought they deserved. Actually, I've never really read that for your energy before, but they really did feel like you didn't give them what they thought that they deserved. And when they went out there and tried to get that through other channels, other people, they've realized that your love was actually real and what was holding them together the entire time. Hold on. And I saw that, and I kept saying the entire time, the entire time, the entire time. I'm realizing that your love was what was holding me together. And then it was one of these over here that it was you the entire time. You're a part of them, Pisces. I just want to see. Yeah, yes, right here. It wasn't the entire time, but I want to be with you. It's always been you. And it has, but they had to come into that realization. The first card in their energy is the Knight of Cups. Dreams. Dreamer. We do have the Nine of Swords, which is mental conflict. Heart place, we do have Temperance, which is harmony. We do have Hangman, which is limbo. Aquarius also got Hangman in their energy, so I know that there is some sword energy all up and through here. And then we do have the Seven of Swords, which is talking about betrayal. And we also have the Ace of Cups, which is emotions. At the top of the deck, also, we have happy occasions with the Four of Wands. Let's get into it. So, just off the top, I'm looking at this, and yet they were mentally conflicted. They definitely were mentally conflicted. They kept themselves in the state of a Nine of Swords. I'm going to get into these one by one, obviously. They kept themselves in a position or a mind space of the Nine of Swords. They always felt like it was a fight. They always felt like it was a struggle. They always felt that they were up at night, but let's just start with the Knight of Cups, because I really do have some things to say about that mental conflict card, because I think that it's interesting that they chose mental conflict, and I never quite looked at it like that. That's why I like these different decks. We're going to start off right here with the Knight of Cups. We do know that that Knight of Cups is romantic, sensitive and introspective, very much a dreamer. If you see the fish, this is talking about Pisces, so this is you, Pisces as well. You could be dealing with a fellow Pisces or a fellow water sign, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Temperamental, you know, also, but temperance is here. They want to do what it's necessary to do now. You know, they want to show you that they're sensitive about you. They don't want to show you what they've been showing you. They've shown you a side of them that wasn't vulnerable. They were afraid to show you how they felt. They took their feelings and they bottled them up and they turned it into a mind game. They took the love and the dreams that they had and this beautiful energy that they saw for you guys together, and they turned it into a game. Because of their own mental conflict. Let's get into the Nine of Swords, Pisces. So when we're talking about the traditional, I don't even want to say traditional. This is worry, this is guilt, this is anguish, but this is mental conflict. They're the ones that's been up at night, losing sleep over their decisions. They were the one that kicked you to the curb, and then they were the ones that couldn't get any sleep. Check that out. And that is exactly what it is. They lost sleep. They put themselves in a mental conflict. This is the Nine of Swords, not the Eight. And I feel like when you get into 8 and 9 of Swords, they pretty much do the exact same thing, except this one will have you will have you worried. It's the thoughts that keep you up at night, what keeps you in mental conflict with yourself. And now that they know that they've held back their feelings and allowed you to walk away, now they want to temper. They want to bring things back into a place of being harmonious. This is Sagittarius energy. They want to get back to an energy where they can temper, bring things back into balance. They want, you know, they want to enjoy happiness. They want to temper the way that they think. They want to bring, you know, all sides out of opposition, get things back together. They're ready for this. The problem is that they keep themselves in limbo with this hangman. They got a lot of things mentally that they need to overcome on their own. They don't know how to let go of some things in the past. They are stuck in hangman mode. Now, hangman mode is not necessarily a bad thing. It's not a Two of Swords where you're choosing to cut off your feelings. And although it is major arcana, I will give this person a benefit of the doubt. But let me tell you, I really feel, especially with the Nine of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the hangman, this is a condition that they stay in that has been self-induced, Pisces. They put themselves there based upon their decisions. And they keep themselves in limbo. It was never what you did. It had nothing to do with you. The only way it could have had something to do with you is that they mistook the way that you swam around or you did something and automatically went into the way that they coped in their coping mechanism. And as a result of that, it could have been the reason why they decided to start playing these games, because they felt like games was being played with them. You guys let me know, but they are in limbo. And a lot of the times the reason why, though, is because of the betrayal. They carried themselves as a single person. They carried themselves as a Seven of Swords. They ran away from the responsibility. They didn't fight for the relationship. But they also are two-faced. That they played all ends off the middle. They told you one thing and then they did a complete other, and that is the problem. And what they wanted to do, unfortunately, they tried to get to a point where they one-upped you before you can one-up them. Very immature. Oh, this is what you're doing, and I'm going to do it to you first type of thing. And They didn't sit down and talk about things. They just kind of betrayed you. For some of you guys, the betrayal is another party, but I don't want to speculate. I'm going to actually clarify that because I'm being drawn to that card, especially when I show you what is clarifying that. Let's get into the Ace of Cups. Obviously, they want the emotional. They want a brand new beginning here. They want to go into an energy where they experience you again, where they go back to the beginning. I do feel like in the beginning it was happy. It was harmonious. They want to go back to the love. They want to start trusting their intuition and proceeding with love, forgiving and forgetting the past and allowing themselves to move forward in love, okay? And not play these games that they've been playing. And they really want to go back to happy occasions with this Four of Wands. They want to, I think they feel that you are marriage material. They want to go and cut loose of all of those old, things that they held themselves bound in. And it's just thoughts. There's nothing else here. It's just thoughts. They got caught up in, you know, thinking a certain way rather than actually having concrete information to show that something actually was happening. So they did it first. But they want to go into a more harmonious time. This is, you know, we're just going to take it as celebration. They want to look forward to the future now. This is what they want to do. And unfortunately, they have not been able to do that because they've been so busy being dishonest that they have not been able. They're guilty too. They feel extremely guilty and a lot of anguish for making the wrong decision. Maybe in the past they were able to be like, you know what, I make the right decisions. This person, Pisces, is doing X, Y, and Z, so I know that I'm right. This person, you know, makes decisions, and that's nothing wrong with that. But sometimes you make the wrong decisions, and I feel like that's what this person did. Knight of Cups is being clarified by open for love. They dream about seeing you guys together. Nine of Swords and the mental conflict has been about, are you a divine partner or aren't you? And Spirit has answered that question. Yes, this is a divine masculine in your life, so you choose the side, but this is a divinely guided connection, and that's the reason why this cross watcher or the person who I'm reading about, Pisces, is drawn back to you. Temperance is being clarified by leave space so I can grow and nourish my soul. They really needed to get themselves together, but they put it and bottled it up in a package where you were the one that was doing such and such. Now, I'm not saying, Pisces, that your hands are dirty. I mean, that your hands are clean. I say that all the time. But at the same time, this person definitely overreacted or took things one step further and didn't allow you an opportunity to speak up for yourself. And it could be because you're the fish. They took the way that you moved a little personally, and they were bound and determined not to allow you to hurt them before they they were bound and determined not to allow you to hurt them like they mentally anticipated. They mentally anticipated for you to do this, that, and the third. So in turn, their actions and their mental conflict end up taking them there first. And as a result of that misstep and that misguided energy, they realized that whatever they thought you were doing, there was some type of something that took place to let them know that they overreacted, and it actually wasn't like that. And I'm going to clarify to see what patterns comes out or what the spiritual advice is on that, because I see that. Hangman is retreat again. And this is time to walk away, to go and find yourself. This person in hangman mode, in temperance, trying to go into their corner and get themselves together again. There's a lot of that energy going on. I've been reading this energy since this week started, since I started reading this energy on the 1st, into this first week, the first 8 days from, the 1st through the 8th, from, Sunday to Sunday or Monday to Sunday. It's seeming like things are changing. Today, the 8-8 portal opens up. check that video out on my second channel. I'm going to be, the video is done, so it's going to be launched today. But there's new portals, and with this new portal is ushering in new energy, and it could be that masculine energy, because there's been a lot of divine masculine energy that has been coming up, that has been changing. Okay, so if that's what this is, take it as it resonates. I want to talk about the Seven of Swords being clarified by regret. They regret betraying you, and it's there was a betrayal. And for some of you guys, it was third party. Some of you guys, they just act like and ran away from responsibility, played all ends off the middle, you know, told you one thing and was doing another. Betrayal is betrayal, okay? Ace of Cups being clarified, as I showed you already, the hands of time. They want to grow old with you. And then the Four of Wands, those happy occasions, is being clarified by rewriting your own love story, because they want the opportunities to reconcile. Okay, beautiful energy. However, let's go over the keywords, and then let's go ahead and go into this betrayal card. We have dreamer, mental conflict, harmony, limbo, betrayal, emotions, and happy occasions. All right, so listen, make no mistake, they are in love. They realize that now. They're extremely emotional about you. They don't want to lose you again. They don't want to make the exact same mistake that they made the last time. And they would like for you to give them the opportunity to make this up to you and make it right. I'm being drawn to regret and betrayal. Let's find out. And the first card and fell on the floor immediately. And that's always a sign. New love. A new love or a new phase in love is beginning. That's what they want. That's spiritual advice. That's also letting me know that's how they feel. Okay, what else do we have? Trust. Need to trust in the divine plan at this time, regardless of what the external circumstances are, and they are, because I believe you guys still are in separation. White flag is here. Someone wants another chance to make things right. A desire to do better is here. And give me something else that they regret. Distance. Too much distance to maintain the connection. And I believe it was also a trigger of the emotional baggage that they had from the past. They allowed their emotions to run rapid. They allowed their emotional baggage to run the show. They must retrain the internal so the external can change. And that's what they didn't do. What else do they have regrets about, Spirit? Well, they want a reconciliation, which we know that's already here. They want to return to your life. They feel like they are your soulmate, and that's what they want. What else do we have, Spirit? Show me, please. They are open for love, and they have a lot of regrets. Okay. Yes, lessons of Saturn. This is one of the things that they regret. A soul's desire to resolve limiting patterns of control and dependency. Yes, they tried to control the narrative, tried to do something that they expected you did. In turn, they end up betraying you and themselves and breaking their own heart, based upon the way that they're mentally stuck and so convinced that you were going to do something that they did at first. It's ridiculous, but can bring benevolent long-term rewards. Okay. Saturn is one of those type of planets. And finally, recharge. Right now, there is a retreat that is happening, but you best believe that it is temporary. Okay. So their own mental conflict created regrets and a lot of betrayal in the past, but now they're in love with you. They're coming with their heart in their hand, and they want to rewrite this love story. Like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe, Pisces. I want to hear about it below. Let me know how you're rocking with it. Everyone else, I will see you. Please go watch your bonus, but I will see you tomorrow when we start the first 6 videos of the You versus Them from the 1st through the 15th. Bye, guys.